We just sat down this morning and started planning our route over the next few days. Today we're going to be traveling through San Francisco. We will drive down to Half Moon Bay, a few miles south of downtown San Francisco, to get ready for a podcast for Lindsey Eiken. She has a podcast as well called Age Groupie. It's about endurance sports and just health and wellness, recovery, all the things that we're about. We love to talk about. So looking forward to that. I'm changing Caitlin's 100th tire, I believe. Okay, 90th. 73 miles today. 5 hours. Probably not even 5 hours. Probably 4.5. Legs are sore, boy. Damn, might need some lotion on the ashy knees.
Probably on your dang crusty lips.
These rolling hills, they're not that bad. Stand here waiting on her.
Oh. I'm waiting on you. Sweat.
You ain't sweating, you ain't pedaling hard enough.
Yeah, I guess I'm pedaling hard.
Somebody told me that.
What? Where's sweat?
On the front, she got sweat all over it.
I don't believe that. You be throwing water on you.
You know, you said something to me yesterday, Rob, and I'm glad that you said it to me because it's really helped me since then. Like, you know, I was like, what did I say? Something about being slow. And you was like, so? You said slow's okay. And really, I'm not like slow. I'm slow-ish. No. But not even that's not like slow. And so ever since you said that to me, it clicked with me, just like out here doing it, you know, out here biking it.
I'm just being the devil's advocate here. Slow for me is if I'm out here giving it 50%. Like if I know that I'm barely going and I know I can be going faster, that is slow to me.
Of course.
So, okay, but
here we go.
Just listen, hear me out.
You ready?
In your mind, you know, it's being slow, not going fast enough, but then when you pull up and you've got, you know, like sweat drenched, like my braids are soaked because I'm sweating so much, and I haven't had a long sleeve on or anything. But that's because, you know, after riding, I probably have managed close to 600 miles now myself, and still pushing and kicking it and trying to keep up. You know, like everybody's different.
Let's get down to the Golden Gate Bridge. Take tomorrow off. Let's earn this day off.
I am.
I try to tell her that if she stays in my tailwind, because I know that I'm going a pace that she can stay right on my hip at. But we've been getting in a rhythm, right, baby?
Right.
All right, bro. Thanks for talking to her like that yesterday. That's good. Ain't it, baby?
Shout out Spiritual Adrenaline and Thomas Shanahan. Thank you for sponsoring our trip, this Pacific Coast Highway Recovery Tour. All our followers and listeners, we encourage you to go check out Tom's book that he wrote. It's called Spiritual Adrenaline, a lifestyle plan to strengthen and nourish your recovery. Available on Amazon and at Barnes & Nobles. Go get your copy today.
What's y'all's names?
I'm Aiden.
Nate? Hey.
Anthony.
Right. Okay, bro. Augie? Augie?
Yeah.
Right there.
Anthony?
Aiden.
Aiden? Augie. What the? Are y'all brothers?
Oh.
Anthony, Augie, and Aiden.
No.
Anthony,
Augie.
Aiden, Augie. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
What's your name?
Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Has anybody told y'all today that you're amazing? Boom! Y'all are amazing. He is left-handed, so.
That's all he got.
We just got challenged to a 3-on-3 game with these amazing kids, so couldn't turn it down.
Whoa! Augie! Ah! Why did I shoot that? I don't know. What's he I saw that. Ah! Look at that! It's a good game. Oh! Ah! I got 5 another one.
Good job.
Ah! Oh. Okay.
I feel like we need to share with y'all like the reason why we're biking. So we're all 3 in recovery from drug addiction. So now, like after struggling with all the years of addiction that we did, we just try to spend the most best post, you know. And we want you guys to know that y'all are amazing and you're valuable. And, you know, just, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times we're all going through things. You know what I mean? High school is freaking. It can suck sometimes, but we just want to encourage you guys to make good decisions. You know what I mean? But y'all are pretty cool. Although y'all beat me.
Of course they beat you. Game number 2. They done. Hey, we got to 11 or what?
Yeah.
We got 15. There it is. That's my bad. Ah! I gotta find a pair of shoes. Yeah. Woo! What's that? Be sure tomorrow, bro. You gonna get one right now? Go ahead.
Yeah, it ain't worth it. Hey, y'all want a water or Gatorade?
Uh-oh, he's getting some shoes on. It's like the gloves coming off when the shoes come on. The gloves are coming off because the shoes are coming on.
Yeah. I love it. Ready to roll, ready to play.
Go. Yeah, man.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Greasy.
That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna be out here messing around.
It's still 13s, right?
Yeah. We're losing this game.
Are you
Oh,
okay?
tight defense then.
I know I landed right on that leg. That's what I'm talking about.
Hush, puppy.
Well, woo!
Game.
Oh!
Game.
That was a soft finish.
Boom! Boom! Caitlin tried to break my leg. Trying to win the basketball game. That's why I'm being so competitive.
No, I asked him why does he feel like he has to beat me in everything. That was fun though.
This is the most fun I've had in a few days. What?
It's fun, man. A lot of fun.
It was.
Look at that.
Rob can ball.
If only it was 20 years ago. Just sitting there and playing ball with them and not telling them what to do is more meaningful than sitting there and telling them don't do drugs. Living by what we do. Yeah, I'm a person in long-term recovery, and I can still kick it and treat you like a person, whether you use drugs or not.
Right.
You could be on my team, and we can still put in as much work together
Right.
to win this game, regardless of who you are or where you come from.
Right.
109. We're gonna take a shower. Drove all over the Bay Area and ain't seen none of it. I thought it was gonna be kind of hard for us to find a place.
Yeah.
It's been tough, man.
Home stretch.
Home stretch.
Can you see the finish line?
Not yet.
I fucking can.
There is no finish line at all.
So there is this week.
Glad you're out here with us, man.
Too. It's been fun, man.
Next time we do this, it's gonna be a lot shorter, like 3 to 5 days.
A week max.
A week max. 40 days. Who's ready to go?
We have the amazing Lindsey Eiken here with us. Pretty awesome podcast today.
Talking about sobriety, triathlon,
Endurance athletes.
all kind of stuff. And I have a podcast called Age Groupie. Try to talk more about like the why of amateurs, why they race, and just share our random ridiculous thoughts about about whatever as well.
Yeah.
I mean, our 4th of July one was very little about triathlon and a lot about, what life is like after recovery. We're just hoping, that we can share our story and inspire somebody. And
So what's your why, Lindsay?
oh, well, I mean, they could listen to your podcast and get that. That's but I have a big why, it has to do with making a living amends to my children for, not being there when they were young. And that's part of how I do that is to show them they can do anything. So.
I love seeing other women. It's like you said, that moment when you was like, you don't have to be supernatural. Like anybody can do this. And that's the message that I try to get across to people. So it's awesome as a woman, getting to band together with another woman and just inspire.
I agree.
Love it.
Absolutely. Hugs.
And it's what it's about.
Yes,
Making
absolutely what
connections.
it's about. That's right.
From NC all the way to California.
I mean, we can barely understand each other because of our accents, but whatever. So we had fun.